Good morning, JJ. I thought I might find you here. I'm just here for a morning latte. I don't want any trouble. Bethany Gina isn't hiding in the shadows waiting to strike again, is she?
She's already at the office.
Well, for my own safety, I'm glad we're meeting in a public place.
Mina, I'm incredibly sorry for the other night. Okay, I never meant for you to get hurt. It's my fault, and I shouldn't have thrown you out.
You were out of control.
I messed up. I'm sorry. Okay, can we please just put this whole thing behind us?
You know, most people wouldn't be so forgiving after the abuse you and your sister put me through that night. However, I'm the bigger person here.
I know. You are. And I appreciate you accepting my apology. I'm glad you're all right, and I hope that we can just pick up where we left off. We all are a really good team here at Regalton.
I didn't accept your apology. I'll need to think about it.
Who are you texting right now?
I'm working. I'm speeding up Giovanni Carreri's exit from Montecito. I'm still not over you bringing him back into the picture.
I can't get into that right now. Mina, I need your help. There's an emergency board meeting this morning. I think they're going to replace me with an interim CEO.
What? Says who?
My sister basically said it.
Unbelievable. Bethany Gina should have your back.
She's the one that called the meeting. She's always been critical of me.
JJ, you know I'm your biggest cheerleader. It's a shame your sister is playing games. But I've made some great connections with the board while we've been working together these last few months. They all love me. The chairman is my father-in-law, for God's sake. Bradley is in my corner, so I'll talk to him. But I am limited on how I can really help here. I'm not on the board, but I will think of a solution.
I wish you were on the board.
I should be. So we'll need to work quickly. I already need a stiff drink.
Wait, I thought you were ordering a latte.
What do you say we switch to espresso martinis instead?
I could use some liquid courage right now.
Well, if you insist.
If I'm gonna get through today, I need this. Do you care if I finish it?
Oh no, here, take it.
Thanks. Wait, why are you carrying around a full flask at 10 a.m.?
Because you've driven me to drink, but I'm willing to put that aside for now. We absolutely cannot allow Bethany Gina to swoop in on her broom and replace you as CEO.
This is Montecito.
Bethany Gina, I was hoping that was you. Been a while. Welcome back.
Bradley, it's good to see you too. I wish I could say I was in St. Bart's or the Seychelles.
Let me guess, you've just been working the whole time.
Yes, between work and battling the New York winter, I could use a vacation.
I've always been a work hard, play harder kind of guy. I recommend it.
I accomplished a lot in New York, but there's no time to slow down. Judging by my stacked calendar, I'm going to be camped out in this conference room all day long. I'm sorry. How are things with you and Helena? She looked stunning in the pictures I saw from the Pleasant View Resort ribbon cutting.
I didn't go. Helena strongly suggested I sit this one out.
I heard it was quite the event.
I hate to miss a party. Listen, I'm glad to have you alone before this board meeting kicks off. As chairman, I'm personally 50-50 on appointing an interim CEO. Some of the board is uneasy with your brother in the role, but I really like JJ. On one hand, this is a privately held company, and I believe in handling things quietly. But all of his bad press makes the issue unavoidable. I don't know how it got this bad.
You're right. I'm taking this very seriously. However, my brother and I are co-owners of this company. It's very hard to navigate.
If things continue in this direction, they may only become trickier. An overseas lender is putting pressure on us to bring in new business, big contracts. In my experience, we need to make a move on the leadership front. I'm open to what that might look like.
We must become more aggressive with our proposals. I hope you know that the voice of the board is paramount to me. You saw how my father ran this company. He trusted the board implicitly. I'm here to remind you and all of them that the practice is still in place. Whatever the board says goes. We need a much-needed change at the top of this company. It sounds like everyone's aligned, and so am I.
Good morning, Mother. Why are you sweeping up glass?
Someone broke into the pool house last night. They took the TV and the sound system.
It's probably just some kids.
I have lived in Montecito my whole life, and this has never happened. I can't help but feel violated. This has to be connected to the string of house robberies. I mean, the police really need to get to the bottom of who was doing this to us.
I still don't understand why you don't have security. We've talked about this, Mother. It's a different world now.
I had never needed security, Deacon. I can understand the manor needing gates and cameras, but this old house was never a target. I'm really shaken up over this.
Okay, how about this? I'll have the head of security from the hotel come up for an assessment.
Thank you. How is Mina recovering?
There's nothing wrong with her. The whole incident was exaggerated. She's fine.
Exaggeration is her normal. On a lighter note, where is Gio? I'm excited to catch up over lunch.
Well, he had a beach yoga class earlier, so he'll be a little late. Here, let me help you sweep.
How do you feel about Gio being here?
It's been 13 years. What has happened?
You guys were perfect together. You know what I'm going to say. You're wasting your life away with Mina.
Well, she still is my wife. And then there's Diego. I don't know.
You're miserable. You can still be a father to Diego and be happy. They're not mutually exclusive.
Right, but you know I don't want my son growing up in a broken home.
I know that's a personal point of contention for you. But the circumstances are different now, Deacon.
You know, I'd prefer to avoid this whole conversation. I don't want you to feel guilty, Mother. Bradley should have been a father figure, and he wasn't. I'm trying to avoid being an absent, totally unreliable parent like he was. Now, I know you did your best, and I would never blame you.
I know. I'm still disappointed by how he handled that awful time.
I was a kid watching you have chemotherapy for leukemia while he was traveling and partying. He abandoned me and my sister. It's still unforgivable. I never want to be that person.
I understand, but I've just watched you be unhappy for so long. I'm never going to advocate for you staying with Mina.
She's in a tailspin. She is so threatened by Gio just being here. If I pursued divorce now, it would be a nightmare. Family court, further parental alienation.
Mina knows she can't compete with Gio. She has a good arrangement. She should be nervous. I just hope that Gio stays in Montecito for a while. I can sense a lightness in you already.
I'm really enjoying my time with him. He's familiar, but at the same time, it's a whole new dynamic. I told him I would relocate to the manor and offer him the bungalow, but he asked me to stay.
And?
And I stayed.
Is that what you want?
Well, yeah. I think, yes, I think that's what I want.
Well, I imagine you and Gio are going to see where things go. And the closer you two become, the more Mina will fight you. Eventually, Deacon, you'll have to decide if Gio is worth the fight or not.
Right now, Mother, I just want to decide between lemonade and iced tea. Okay, I think we got all the glass. Let's set up for lunch.
Sorry for being late. Helena, thanks for having me over.
Gio, come on in.
Hi, Deacon.
Gio, it's so good to see you again. I'm excited to catch up.
I hope you don't mind a little PDA.
Not at all.
Oh, sorry, I have to take this. It's an architect from Brussels. I've been waiting to hear from about an upcoming proposal. This could be a while. Would you hate me if I stepped out?
Do what you need to do.
Helena and I can catch up. It's all right.
I'll make it up to you. How about this? Let's meet at the hotel later and go out for dinner. We can go to the boathouse together. Sound good?
Let's do it.
Bethany Gina, before we dial into the meeting, I want to reiterate my support privately. I think you're doing the right thing in proposing an interim CEO to the board.
I appreciate that, Bradley. You knew my father well. You've always been loyal to Regalton. Your support goes a long way.
This should be interesting. The board is apprehensive to continue down this path, but we like JJ.
I agree. As COO, I'm happy to advocate for a course correction. It's just business.
Between us, I never understood why you weren't running Regalton. You are always the business mind, more well-suited for the CEO chair than your brother. It seems like a miss, but I respected your father's wishes.
He's been gone for a few years, but I still feel like he's calling the shots. He was a traditionalist. In his mind, a CEO could only be a man, and only his son could hold that title. But this is my opportunity to take the reins and recover the company.
Bradley, so good to see you.
Mina, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You still owe me 9 holes, you know.
Let's get it on the books, but make it 18.
I'm sorry, do you two know one another?
We've met.
Well, on that sour note, I just wanted a sidebar with Bradley. Excuse us.
I'm not leaving my conference room, if that's what you're asking.
You've got a lot of attitude this morning. Bradley, a moment.
I'd love to chat with you, but we're just about to dial in. Let's meet afterwards.
It'll just be a minute. It's important. Bradley, unlike Bethany Gina, you've actually been here these last few months. You've seen JJ and I work as a team. We don't need anything to change. JJ should be respected as the CEO by you and the board. Period.
You've done a great job keeping him focused, but the board may feel differently in light of recent bad press. Regalton's unsteady. It's a tough call.
This meeting is completely unnecessary.
This meeting is about to start. I'm gonna dial in. Mina, please send in JJ. JJ alone. Board members only.
Helena, I can't get over how gorgeous your garden is. That bougainvillea is incredible.
Thank you. That's been here for 1,000,000 years.
Before we eat lunch, I wanted to give you this. It's just a small gift, but it's heavy.
Oh, wow, you're not kidding. Gio, it's beautiful.
It's a semi-precious amethyst crystal. I've gotten really into oils, crystal healing, and I wanted to share my love for it with you. It will bring good health and clarity. It's ideal for meditation.
I love it. This is going right in my fairy garden, thank you.
Of course. Thank you for lunch. I feel bad that Deacon is missing it.
He works a lot. I'm used to it, but I am sure he'd rather be here spending time with you.
I don't expect his world to stop turning for me.
Lemonade, iced tea?
Lemonade, please.
How does it feel being back in Montecito? It's been so long.
Weird, actually. It brings back memories. Everything's the same, but still so different. It feels a little bit like I'm going back in time.
I have to ask, how is it being around my son again?
I can tell we're both trying to feel each other out, but it's been really nice to reconnect with Deacon after all this time.
Too much lost time, you'll never get back.
True, but that's the direction life took.
It's all because of Mina. I cannot stand to see her with my son. I'll never forgive or forget how she trapped him with Diego. I'll always resent her for that. I looked into it, and I'm convinced she's a narcissist. A clinical psychologist friend told me that when you're in a relationship with one, you begin to slowly lose your identity. I bet that's how he was able to suppress his sexuality, turn inward. It makes me sad, but more angry.
There's no cohabitating with a narcissist.
No. And I wanted to let you know what you're dealing with. She has taken everything from him.
I don't know how to ask this, but did Deacon go back into the closet?
No. No, he doesn't deny being gay. He's just a shell of himself. He doesn't talk about his sexuality, not with me anyway. Deacon and Bradley don't talk. He disappeared into that toxic marriage in order to become a committed father to Diego. That's it.
I respect him for choosing his son. I've always tried to be clear about that.
You always have. He stopped himself from living an authentic life because he wants to be the best possible father to Diego. And while he's sacrificing himself, Mina continues to benefit. I don't say it to Deacon, but I think it's appalling that she's clearly messing around with J.J. Roman in front of everyone.
Deacon doesn't deserve that.
I have prayed long and hard, but I don't see a way out of this. You are the best thing to come into his life right now.
I like to believe that the universe has a way of conspiring to make things happen. So, I guess we'll see.
And how about you? What's next for you here? Are you staying? Please tell me yes.
I'd like to. I miss it here now that I'm seeing everyone again. My cousin Layla still lives here and works at the hospital. We're catching up soon.
I love to hear that. I want to know all about your life in San Diego. I have so many questions.
Not much to say. Over the years, I developed a large following in the online wellness space. I put all my time and energy into Reiki healing and wellness coaching.
I always wished I could turn my brain off long enough to meditate. What else? I want to know everything.
Not much to say.
Tell me about your life in San Diego.
Nothing really worth getting into. Flash forward to last week when J.J. Roman reached out to me with an opportunity at Regalton Worldwide. However, still no word on that.
Trust me, you're better off. Bradley told me things at Regalton are not like they used to be.
Thank you for coming to this board meeting. It's great to see all of you. I know it's last minute, so I appreciate everyone taking the time to be here virtually. As you can see, it's just myself and Bethany Gina in the Santa Barbara office. Are we waiting on the CEO?
JJ should be here shortly. While we hold for another second, I wanted to speak on behalf of myself as Regalton's Chief Operating Officer. Throughout my tenure, I like to think that we have had a transparent relationship. The feeling is that things need to move in a new direction, and I hear that.
Hey, guys. Hey. I'm so sorry that I'm late.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, sorry.
JJ, get over here.
Yeah, come on down.
I apologize for my brother's lack of composure.
Is he really that trashed?
I was trying to catch him before he came in here. I did everything I could.
Mina, please leave. Now. JJ, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are you mad?
I'm sorry, everyone. Let's regroup, reschedule. I'm going to end the call, and I'll circle back shortly. Mina, I told you board members only. What is going on here?
I'm saving your ass.
Bradley, I am so sorry about this.
Don't apologize for me.
Ladies, calm down. Mina handled the situation. She really stepped up here. I just wish she got to JJ sooner. I'm gonna go sober him up.
Yes, once we get JJ and Mina out of here, we can dial back in and get on with the agenda.
No, Mina stays. She did the right thing trying to prevent JJ from embarrassing himself.
What? You can't be serious.
I am. Mina stays.
Next, on Montecito, Mina turns the tables on Bethany Gina
I've earned a seat at the table. I should be on the board of directors.
and takes aim at her next victim, Gio Carreri.
Most wives have to confront the other woman. For me, I have to confront the other man.
And Gio's not pulling any punches.
Deacon has been all over me since I got back. I can give him something you can't.
This has been Montecito. Created and executive produced by Grant Rutter. Executive story editor is Andrew Pemberton Fowler. Supervising sound editor is Trey Booty. This episode featured performances by Crystal Chappell as Helena Granville-Belasco, Vincent Irizarry as Bradley Belasco, Mike Manning as J.J. Roman, Peter Porte as Deacon Granville, Chelsea Rendon as Mina Rast-Granville, Emme Rylan as Bethany Gina Roman-Quinn, and Marc Anthony Samuel as Gio Carreri. This episode was written by Grant Rutter with support by Chloe Bell. Music furnished by Epidemic Sound. Original theme music composed by Patrick Emile. Voiceover by Rick Hurst. Production support provided by Soapcast. This production is recorded under a SAG-AFTRA micropod agreement. We invite you to subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts. Join us again for Montecito.